Okay, y'all, we're back. I'm going to show you my latest batch of comic books that I've picked up in the last few weeks or so. Um, I haven't really touched them. I've just been kind of stacking them in a nice little stack, and I haven't really looked through them since then. I buy some from one place, bring them home, put them down, take the next stack, throw them on top, and just that's how I've been really stacking them up. So I haven't been through this stuff. Some of this stuff will be a surprise to see again, or whatever. Anyway, let's get started. This is gonna be from probably a handful of different stores or places that I've been. Um, Now this is one that I showed you before. This is, how do you pronounce this? Resonant? Resonant? Is that how you perform that? I don't know. Anyway, I showed you this one before. This is issue number one. And as I mentioned before, I do love the artwork on here. I love the guy with his dog. Flip through it, love the artwork, and decided I need to get this full run. Now this run, I believe it's 10 issues. I'm maybe 8 or 10 issues. And I definitely decided to grab all of those. So I was looking around and I did find 1 through 5 for a decent price. Now, when number one here, actually, one of these is the variant cover. I don't know which one is the original and which one is a variant, but I definitely like this one better. In fact, when I received this one in the mail, I was wondering, was it the same book? Because the fonts are different and all of that, just a whole different setup. Both being on Vault Comics, I thought, okay, that's got to be a safe bet. And yes, indeed, these are the same books. So, for the sake of this video, I wanted to show you the other number one, which I will probably get rid of this, pass it on, maybe do a review with someone. But I wanted you guys to see that. Here you have issue number 2. And I am not digging this artwork on these covers. Here's issue number 3. I mean, that's not real. This artwork doesn't grab me. I'm not saying it's not great. I wish I could draw like this, but it doesn't grab me at all. It's really, really weird. And all of these, 1 through 5, there's number 4. They all got that weird looking artwork on it. And I tell you, this grabbed me. But if I would have just seen this, I probably wouldn't have looked at it twice. Just based off of the cover art. What can I say? Then we got number 5, and that looks really weird. I don't even know what to make of that. This kind of reminds me of that one book. Oh, I can't even think of the name of that book. Anyway, so I still got to get the rest of that run. I think it's either 6 through 8 or 6 through 10. But I'm definitely going to be grabbing that one. Where did I get these 2 books from? So those came, that was an internet order. At the regular comic shop, I picked up number 3 and number 4 of Profane. Another book that the cover art grabbed me, at least that first issue definitely. And then I decided to, I was going to follow this even though I haven't started reading it yet. But then I was like, yeah, I'm sick of paying $5 for these books. It could really add up because I was picking up a lot of stuff. But then again, I was like, yeah, I got to get that. Look at that cover. Look at that artwork, man. I just love that. So I decided, well, maybe I should get number 3. Couldn't find nothing else in the store, so I grabbed number 4 too. I picked these up at Samurai Comics, which is a chain here in my area. So yeah, grab those 2 for the as far as the new batch. Now here's something that I haven't done in a while. I was hanging out with a buddy, and we were not too far away from Half Price Books. Half Price Books, those places are everywhere. Um, they used to be really, really cool back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, they didn't carry comic books. They do now. Um, the ones in my area, well, there's this one in particular in my area, and over the years, I mean, for years, they've had clearance books. They have like the little area where they have their comic books or their comic book racks right underneath. They have a couple of drawers down there, and that's where they will put all of their clearance books. The clearance books are usually 50 cents, maybe 25 cents. And then this one particular one in my area, way in the back of the store, they used to put like the stuff they just wanted out of there. So those books they would price at 25 cents a piece. They haven't had, you know, stuff like that in a while, but they still do have their clearance drawers. And here's a bunch of books that I looked at, flipped through, thought, yeah, I think I might want to check this out. Some of these I might be, you know, picking up the rest of the runs on some of these. And this is like these clearance drawers at Half Price Books are what really spearheaded me into being introduced to so many indie books and indie titles and just books I ended up falling in love with. And at the one in my area, they normally would have the full runs in there for 50 cents a piece. So even though it's been a while since I've actually gone through that stuff, maybe not too long. It's probably been maybe 6 months, 7 months. But I did pick some up. These were all 50 cents a piece. First one I want to show you is off of Image. It's called The Dead Hand. And this is issue number 3. Cover doesn't do a whole lot, but the that artwork on the inside is pretty incredible. And then you can see, you know, the 50 cent price tags on there. So that's number 3. Another one I picked up is called Shadecraft, also from Image. This is issue number 1. Next up from IDW, we have Road of the Dead. That's issue number 2. Looks pretty cool. I love this cover. Look like he's taking out some bad things there, some zombies or something. I don't know. I didn't flip through this because I didn't feel like taking it out of the bag. I don't think they would have cared. It's 50 cents, right? But the cover looks really cool. So I'm digging that. Let's see what happens. Issue number 9 of Small Goods. I never heard of this book before, but that might be something interesting. I know this had like some really cool like black and white art. Check that out there. Definitely feeling that. Look, the artist even changes there. It looks like another 50 center. If you notice, all these books I'm showing you are non-hero books. Most of them anyway. I'm really not into hero stuff. Not anything new anyway. If I show you hero stuff, it's going to be some old stuff. Aftershock. Issue number 1 of Silver City. Another one that I've never heard of this. I didn't look through it. It's in the bag. It was 50 cents. Where can I go wrong? I don't think I can. Another Image. Issue number 2 of Cemetery Beach. Now check this one out. Check out, well, what is that thing? I don't know. I need to get my hands on one. I know that much. But let's see. Oh yeah, this definitely looks like something interesting that I could get into. Not sure where all this is going. I'm going to read this and see if I need to pick up the rest of them. Have no idea how many are in that run. Oh, here's issue number 3 of Cemetery Beach. So, and issue number 4, it appears, of Cemetery Beach. Who is this guy? Oh, that's some weird looking superhero alien. This art is cool, man. Oh, we keep going. Number 5, issue number 5 of Cemetery Beach. And issue number 6. As well as issue number 7. And then down here underneath all of them is issue number 1. So it looks like I have that full run, right? Did I see 7, 6, 5, 4? Yeah. I don't know if it was 7 issues on the entire run, but if so, I get to check out the whole story. It's a done deal. LP Comics. You ever heard of LP Comics? I've never heard of that company before, which seems to happen quite a lot. This is called the Blackjack Demon, and this is issue number 2. That dude in there kind of reminds me, that art kind of reminds me of something I would see in the Epic magazine or 1984 or something like that. Matter of fact, let's just pop this out real quick. See if we can get a better look at this artwork. Yeah, it doesn't draw me at all. Not really into that. I'm definitely gonna give this a read, but I seriously doubt, based on the artwork, if I go any further. But who knows? It might be interesting enough for me to pursue it a little further. See what happens. Issue number 1 from Boom Comics. We only find them when they're dead. Who knows? Who knows? That's issue number 1. This is issue number 3 of that. And this one actually, both of these were dollar records. These two were $1 a piece. I saw this one. I'm gonna give it a chance. I don't like super raunchy stuff, but this is called Cinema Sewer, issue number 14, and this kind of gave me the feel of an underground comic. And you guys know I love my underground comics, so check that out on the back. But it was this guy. Check that shirt out. That's what really drew me. I gotta get me a shirt and some slacks like that one day. That was a $2 book. This one is definitely a underground comic. I'm pretty sure I have this already, but this is Dope and Dan. Number 1, 50 cent. If you want to see a whole lot of underground books, just check out some of my underground comics videos. There's a nice amount of them on there. I couldn't leave it behind. This was $4, and I have this already. For some reason, I just couldn't leave it behind. I'll definitely be trading that one or something. The homie Diego gave me this book called The Third Rail. Issue number 1. Never seen this before. And I am automatically going to assume this has something to do with graffiti or hip-hop or something. You see the buildings all around here. We all know the third rail means the subway system. as you can see from the subway there. So this should be interesting. Yeah, I always love getting dope gifts from the homies. Now, where did these come from? Okay, so I showed you The Fourth Man, this book, in a previous video. And I believe I got this for 50 cents. This is issue number 204. I loved the artwork in there. And I decided I definitely want to check out that art. I love that. That is so real. I definitely wanted to find the run of this. So this is issue number 2 of 4. I did find the run online. I think it's only 4 issues, and I think I paid $8 plus shipping for the run. So there's issue number 1. There's issue number 2 that we just saw. Got a couple of issues of that. This is issue number 3. And it says, what did that 2 say? 3 bodies, 2 detectives, 1 killer, and 0 clues. That sounds interesting. And then we got issue number 4 of that. So I'm going to enjoy reading these. And I'll definitely be doing some reviews on a lot of these limited runs. That's coming up in the future, so definitely plan on seeing a lot of those in the future. This is Thusla Doom from Dynamite, issue number 2. Where did I get this? I got this. Where did I get these? Where did I get this? I don't remember. What store did I get these from? I believe these came from, these next few I'm going to show you, I believe they came from Samurai Comics. And I'm trying to think of which one. Though it's outside of town. One that I don't go to very often. Yes, that's exactly where that came from. That was a $1 book. This is Philadelphia number 19, which I also paid $1 for. This is Redemption number 3. You guys know I've been following or trying to complete that run of 5 issues. This might be the last one I need. Red Border number 1 of 4. Either this completes my run of Red Border, or I might need one more. I gotta check my list. Death or Glory. This is issue number 5. I started, finding these in the 50-cent box, $1 box a couple of years ago. And I gotta make sure. I'm not exactly sure how many issues are in this run. And I didn't make a note of it as of yet. But I just kind of been picking them up as I find them. I don't know if I have all of them as of yet or not. But I'm definitely going to be checking that out. And this is some of the art from that. So, I'm feeling it. The art drew me in again. Cool chick on the cover. And the last one I want to show you is issue number 3 of 76. This 100% was about the cover. This purchase was totally based off of this cover. And you might see this book pop up in another video. Now the art inside is pretty cool. There appears to be multiple artists, because if you look at that art, and then we turn over a few pages, then you see it sort of changes there. So I think it's at least 2 artists in this book. Might have to check out the rest of those. So yeah, that's the latest stuff I've picked up. Really cool stuff. Looking forward to digging in. I got a bag and board, a rebag and board a lot of these. Once this is posted, the next comic video you can expect will be of the Scottsdale Comic Convention, aka the Old Man Con. I've done a couple of videos. I think this is my 3rd, maybe my 4th visit to them. This is a local Comic Con. Happens every 6 months. Nothing but a big room full of books. Dealers from all over the country. I'm looking forward to showing that to you. Till then, you guys stay safe. I'll see you real soon. This is Daryl D signing off. Peace and love.